The Indigo Disk is 4 days away, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you 8 things that you need to do before the Indigo Disk comes out. The first 2 things I'm going to talk about are finishing the Paldea and Kitakami stories. You will definitely need to finish these, as it has been said in multiple blog posts that you will need to finish these storylines in order to have access to the Indigo Disk. Along with finishing the stories, I am going to recommend that you do some of the side quests, like the Glitterati side quest, catching the Loyal 3, and also doing the Academy Ace tournament, as those will help you prepare, get money, and a bunch of other things that you will need for this Indigo Disk DLC in Scarlet and Violet. Alright, the fourth thing I'm going to recommend is get all your Pokemon to level 100. It has been said many times that this DLC will be really, really difficult, and even Joe Merrick of Cerebi said that they were given level 88 Pokemon during their demo trial, and that some people weren't even able to do it with that. So I'm saying get your competitive teams ready, maybe even do some research, because it's going to get difficult. Now, I recommend making a team, honestly, for each Elite Four member. So you have the Fire type, you have the Dragon type, Steel type, and Fairy type. I'm not sure about Kieran, as I'm not sure what type he will main, if one at all. But there's a bunch of different combinations you can do. I'll put 2 up on screen that will probably be able to sweep all of them, maybe except the Fairy type for the one with Regidrago, as that one relies on a Dragon type move. But those are just 2 basic combinations. There's a bunch of different ones you can do with Golden Go, with Trick Room. Fluttermane is a really good Pokemon that you can use, but those are just some basics that will definitely make your time easier. And of course, I recommend EV and IV training all of your Pokemon no matter what, as this is going to get difficult. Of course, one big thing you're going to need, of always, is money. Now, as of the morning of December 9th, when I'm recording this, the Dialga and Palkia raids are live. Those are going to be great for money. Ability patches sell for over 100k, so if you can get a ton of those, I recommend selling them. That's what I've been doing, is I don't really have a need for them. Your mints will sell for 2,500. Your extra vitamins sell for 2,500. All those, you want to get Pokeballs, because we have the legends that you need to catch. You probably will want to finish the Pokedex, as that's something I recommend doing for everybody. It just makes your life better. More shinies, who doesn't want that? But we have also the mythical Darkrai event, and we have the shiny Lucario distribution, and both those codes will be on screen right now. Now the big task, completing the Pokedex. If you haven't already done this, I recommend it heavily. The shiny charm is priceless. It makes shiny hunting so much easier if that's your kind of thing. And if not, get more shinies. Who doesn't like that? But also for Kitakami, for completing that Pokedex, you get Blood Moon or Saluna after 150 entries. You get the Apricorn Balls. All of those are really useful. But the Glimmering Charm, as my current working theory for how to get the 19th type on a Pokemon that isn't Terapagos, as of currently, is you're going to need 50 of every shard. And that's how you get the 19th type. That's just a theory. Do not quote me on that. I'll correct myself in about 4 days. But that's probably how it's going to work. And of course, last but not least, please, for the love of God, I am also a victim of this, organize your Pokemon home. There are hundreds of Pokemon that are not currently in Scarlet and Violet that you won't have in your boxes, and even then, you might have a surplus of some Pokemon that you need organized somewhere that isn't in your game. Organize your Pokemon home, whether it's by game, by type, by dex number. Please, there's spreadsheets out there. That's something I'm going to be doing over these next couple of days, is organizing my Pokemon home. It takes time, but trust me, it is worth it. Even just the little bit I have has made navigating that mess so much easier. Of course, these are just some of the things you have to do that I recommend. You don't have to do them, but if there's one thing you should do, is get your team ready, as that Kieran battle might be harder than the Volo one, and that took me way too long to do, longer than I'd like to admit. But these are just some of the things. Of course, 7 p.m. Eastern on the 13th, I will be streaming the DLC. I know a bunch of other people are going to be streaming, but if you want to come hang out with me, come say hi, come drop a follow. I'd love to see you there. Anyways, have a good one.